Good day, children. This is Teacher Eleanor, your grade 5 science teacher for the school year 2020-2021. Kumusta naman mo mga bata? Very good. I am glad that you are all fine. What about your Christmas vacation? Your New Year's celebration? Nag-enjoy ba mong tanan? Even if it is pandemic, we still deserve to be happy, to celebrate the occasion even in a simple way. Diba?
Our loving and generous God, we praise and thank you for the bountiful blessings you have given us. Thank you for giving us a mind that can know and a heart that can love. Thank you for giving us the chance to continue learning amidst the pandemic that have caused a lot of changes in our lives. We are sorry for the times we have failed you. We humbly ask for your forgiveness. Father, help us to focus on our studies. When learning becomes difficult, grant us the gifts of courage and enthusiasm. Grant us the courage to use our knowledge in making a difference into the lives of the people around us. All this we pray in your mighty name. Amen.
Mga kababayan, ang pambansang awit ng Pilipinas.
Good day, children. This is Teacher Eleanor, your grade 5 science teacher for the school year 2020-2021. Kumusta naman mo mga bata? Very good. I am glad that you are all fine. What about your Christmas vacation? Your New Year's celebration? Nag-enjoy ba mong tanan? Even if it is pandemic, we still deserve to be happy, to celebrate the occasions even in a simple way. Diba? Now, it has been 3 months since classes have started way back October 5. We have finished the first quarter without even seeing or hearing from each other, but we all succeeded. You learned the lessons, though you made it only through your modules. So, as a change of strategy, we come up to this solution, reaching you through these recorded video lessons, and I hope this can help you learn better for the entire school year. As a review on our first quarter lessons, we knew the different properties of matter, the useful and harmful materials at home and in school. The changes happens in them physically and chemically, and to prevent pollution by practicing the 5 Rs: reduce, reuse, recycle, repair, and recover in order to manage waste in the environment and to help make our surroundings clean and tidy. So now I can say welcome to quarter two. In this quarter, we will be learning about living things in the environment. We start to know how we come to life or how life started. Lesson 1 is all about passing of genes through reproduction. Thus, we will study about the reproductive system. But before we start, let me remind you, class, that our body is sacred, that need to be respected. May I request you all not to laugh and put malice on some illustrations because they are part of our sacred bodies. When we laugh and put malice to it, it seems you are also laughing and disrespecting yourself. Got it, kids? Thank you. Science 5 Quarter 2 or Module 1 is all about the parts of the reproductive system and their functions. Lesson 1 is all about the male reproductive system, parts, and functions. Humans are living organisms. As humans age, their bodies tend to become weaker. An individual's talents, skills, and memories will die with the body's death. To leave a legacy, humans pass on their genes, the molecular units of human identity, through reproduction. This is possible through the reproductive system. The human reproductive system is a group of organs that performs functions through which individuals are produced. Unlike other body systems, the reproductive system is unique for a specific sex. The male reproductive system is different in structure and function from the female reproductive system. What I need to know, or what we need to know. Just by looking at a person, you can tell whether a person is a male or a female. This is because males and females have differences in terms of body structures. The human reproductive system consists of a set of organs which produces the sex cells necessary for reproduction. Included in the system are the organs of the body which help in making fertilization possible. Apart from the organs which produces the sex cells, other organs make sure that the male sex cells and the female sex cells meet to form one fertilized egg. In this module, you will be able to describe the parts of the reproductive system and their functions. This module is divided into 2 lessons, namely, Lesson 1, the male reproductive system, parts and function. Lesson 2, the female reproductive system, parts and function. Now, I have here some words for you to read. You may repeat after me. Children, pwede mo musundog nako or pwede mo huwat after nako pagbasa sa word. I will read the words twice. Are you ready now? Okay, we will read by column. Let's get started. First word is penis. Penis. Glans. Glans. Testes. Testes. Scrotum. Scrotum. Epididymis. Epididymis. Prostate gland. Prostate gland. Seminal vesicles. Seminal vesicles. Urethra. Urethra. Vas deferens. Vas deferens. Cowper's gland. Cowper's gland. Now, we are done with the first words or the words in the first column. Now let's proceed to the words in the second column. Ready? Uterus. Uterus. Next, cervix. Cervix. Vagina. Vagina. Fallopian tubes. Fallopian tubes. Oviduct. Oviduct. And finally, ovaries. Ovaries. Kids, you have to remember all these words because these words will be used in the following activity. Reminder, when you see the illustrations, please do not laugh because the parts that you will see is also a part of our body. Remember, I told you a while ago that our body is sacred. In our dialect sa Bisaya, sagrado. So, dili na to angay yaga-yagaan. Diba? What I know. Now, we're going to determine the parts of the reproductive system by arranging the jumbled letters in each item. The description opposite the jumbled letters will help you come up with the correct word. Is it understood? The words on the left side are the jumbled word, while on the right side, these are the description. Are you ready? Very good. Number 1. V-I-X-C-E-R. The description is, it is located below the uterus. Number 2. N-I-S-P-E. It is the external male organ. Number 3. M-E-N-E-S. It is the mixture of fluid and sperm. Number 4. S-E-T-S-E-T. They produce the sperm cells. Naglisod ba mo mga kids? ayaw ka problema because you can still replay this or you will learn this as the lesson go on. Let's proceed to the next. So, number 1 is cervix. What is the answer for number 1? Cervix. You get it right? Sakto ba ang inyong answer? Sakto ba ang inyong guess? Number 2. The correct answer is penis. O, kinsa may nakakorrect diha? Very good. Number 3. The correct answer is semen. Semen. You get it right? Number 4. Testes. Testes. O, karon, kisa may nakakuha og 4. Well done. Now, let's go to number 5. D, U, C, T, I, V, O. It carries egg cell from the ovary to the uterus. Next, R, A, U, R, E, T, H. It is the passageway of both urine and semen. Number 7, U, T, E, S, U, R. It provides food to the developing fetus. Okay, I'll give you just few seconds so that you can answer numbers 5, 6, and 7. Okay, time is up. Let us guess. What is your answer in number 5? So, the correct answer is oviduct. Again, what is your answer? Yes, it's oviduct. Number 6. What is your answer? Correct. It's urethra. What is the answer? Urethra. And number 7. What is your answer? Yes, it is uterus. Uterus. O, kinsa may nakakuha og 3, 5, 6, and 7. Kinsa nakakuha og tanan? Okay, let's proceed to the next. We have number 8. O, V, A, S, I, E, R. They produce the female reproductive hormones. Number 9. T, A, T, E, P, R, O, S. G, L, A, D, N. It secretes fluid that is mixed with sperm cells. And finally, number 10, we have S, E, N, A, L, M, I. V, I, C, L, E, S, I. It is a temporary storage of sperm cells before they are released to urethra. Okay, I'll give you 10 seconds. Okay, time is up. What is your answer for number 8? Correct, it's ovaries. What about number 9? Good, it's prostate gland. Say it. Prostate gland. And finally, number 10, The correct answer is seminal vesicles. Seminal vesicles. Again, read it. Correct. Seminal vesicles. Now, who got 10 out of 10? Anybody? As I've said earlier, ayaw ka problema. Kaya pwede pa na nimo balikon unya. Diba? Okay. Now, males and females have differences in body structures. When you look at the male, like for example, tanawan ni mo imong papa, you can tell that your papa is a male. Tanawan ni mo imong mama, you can tell that your mama is a female. The male and female reproductive system have something to do with these differences and changes observed in their physical appearance. Usually, class, kung matanaw ta sa palibot, ang mga babae, tag-asyod og buhok. Diba? Just like ni ma'am. Ang mga lalaki, usually, mubuog buhok. And some others, wala gay buhok. Diba? And you can also identify because of their body build. Tungod sa ilang lawas. Usually, ang mga lalaki, dagko man sila og lawas compared sa mga babae. Diba? Okay. Now, tell whether the physical appearance or the physical change happens to a male or to a female. Kung ang physical change ko, no, para sa mga lalaki or para sa mga babae. Check on the proper column. If you think the change is for the males, mga lalaki, you put your check on the male portion. And if you think ang changes are for the females, you put the check mark on the females. Look at it on your answer sheet. Are you ready? Good. Number 1, we have appearance of beard. Beard galing class in our dialect, bungot kanang naa ibabaw sa lips. Kisa man kahay magkabungot ibabaw sa lips. Is it the male or the female? Kadto ibutang ang imong check. Number 2, development of breast. Okay, the breast will grow bigger and bigger. Kisa may mudako ang breast, the male or the female? Okay, next, hips become wider. Hips become wider. Ang ilang batang mulapad. Diba? Kisa makay mulapad ang batang. Ang mga lalaki or ang mga babae? Male or female? Next, number 4. Adam's apple gets bigger. Kay ba mo say Adam's apple, class? Okay, Adam's apple, kanay naanganhi sa liog, kanang muburot. And when someone speaks, kanang mudagandagan na siya up and down. It is Adam's apple. Kisa may magka-Adam's apple? The male or the female? Inyo ibutang ang inyong check. Next. And finally, number 5, muscles become bigger and stronger. Ang mga muscles, udako, strong, kusgan. Kisa may usually dagko og muscles. Ang mga babae, like me, or ang mga lalaki, like sa mga papa or sa mga kuya. At butang ang imong check. Now, I'll give you 5 seconds to review your work. Go! Thank you. Now, let's proceed to our new lesson. This is now what I told you a while ago, that you don't have to laugh, di ba? Shh! Dili. Angay mo katawa. O sa atong lawas, class? Sagrado. Our bodies are sacred. So, you don't have to laugh at it. Dili nimo angay yaga-yagaan ang imong lawas. Mas maproblema ka kung wala kay inana. Wala kay reproductive system. Di ba? Now, what you have seen there on the illustration is the male reproductive system. Try to look at it properly. Tanawa pag maayo ang inyong male reproductive system. Study it, study the illustration, then identify the parts that are being described. Okay, try to look at. Let's start from the left side. We have the vas deferens. Nakakita asa ang vas deferens? Next, we have the penis. Kakita asa ang penis? And then, urethra. Kakita asa ang urethra? Next, the glands. Kakita asa ang glands? Ush, katawa naman sad. Dili angay mo katawa, di ba? Next, testes. Kakita na mo rag circle diha. Testes. Now, the words on the right side. Try to look at the words on the right side. We have the seminal vesicles. Seminal vesicles. Next, ubos sa seminal vesicles, down to it is the prostate gland. Prostate gland. Down to the prostate gland is a small gland. No, very, very small. It is called Cowper's gland. Cowper's gland. And then, we have the epididymis. Epididymis. And epididymis, by the way, to class, ang epididymis just above the testes. Nasa ibabaw sa testes. And finally, the last word is scrotum. Sorry, scrotum. Okay, let me repeat. The words from the left side, we have vas deferens, the penis, urethra, the glands, the testes, seminal vesicles, the prostate gland, the Cowper's gland, the epididymis, and finally, the scrotum. Remember, ayaw kalimti ha? Okay. Kitaan na. Oh, ayaw pagkatawa. Number 1. It is the external male organ which is covered by foreskin. External class kanang naa sa gawas. Naara sa gawas, wala siya sa sud sa body. Covered by a foreskin. Natabunan siya o panit. External male organ which is covered by the foreskin. Okay. Tima na. Correct. The answer is penis. Number 2. This is a pair of pouch-like sac that serves as skin covering of the testes. Pair. Pair means paris. So, dili siya usara kay paris man. Duha siya. Diba? Pair of pouch-like. So, mura siyang sako nga gamay. Mura siyang supot nga gamay. No? That serve as skin covering of the testes. Bali, siya ang nag-cover sa testes. Okay. Sige, pilihan na. Are you done? What is your answer? Okay, it is called scrotum. What's the answer? Scrotum. Okay, so naka-check. Very good. Number 3. It is the gland that produces sperm cells and male sex hormones. The gland that produces sperm cells and male sex hormones. Sige na, pili na. Finish? What is your answer now? Okay, correct. Correct answer is testes. Number 4. It is a narrow coiled tube that stores immature sperm cells. Narrow means gamay ra siya nga tube, no? Tapos, mo-store siya og immature sperm cells. But pasabot, na-produce ang sperm cells pero wala pa siya na mature. Wala pa yun siya, kumbaga sa prutas, wala pa siya nahinog. Okay? Are you done? What is your answer? Correct. It is called epididymis. Again, epididymis. Number 5. It is the passageway of both urine from the urinary bladder and semen from the glands. Passageway galing class ka na agianan. Agi nga na sa iya. Urine atong ihi gikan sa urinary bladder ug ang semen mo ay nag-carry sa sperm cells gikan sa glands. What is your answer? Okay. Correct. The correct answer is urethra. Number 6. These are sac-like pouches attached to the vas deferens, which produces a sugar-rich fluid that gives energy to the sperm cell's motility. Sac-like pouches, murag gyapon siyang sac o siyang supot nga gagmay. Attached to the vas deferens, bali naka-connect siya sa vas deferens. Pangita si vas deferens dayon kung unsay naka-connect niya sa tumoy. Now, kana siya nga part, mo-produce niya siya sugar-rich fluid that gives energy to the sperm cell's motility. Para ang sperm cell, paspas kaayo siya nga mulihok. What is the answer? Okay, it is called prostate gland. Number 7. It connects the testes to the seminal vesicles and urethra. Try to look at the testes. Makita ka si testes. Unsay nag-connect niya to the seminal vesicles. Pangita si seminal vesicles and urethra so that you can guess the answer. Okay? Is the correct answer? Okay, it is the vas deferens. Number 8. It is a pea-sized organ found beneath the prostate gland, which releases fluid that flushes out foreign water. Pea-sized, mura lang siya o liso nga gamay. Naa siya beneath sa prostate gland. Nagsunod lang sila sa prostate gland. Mo-flush out siya, mo-release yung fluid para ma-flush out ang foreign water. Okay? What is your answer? Okay, it is called Cowper's gland or Cowper's gland. Number 9. This is a walnut-sized gland located between the bladder And penis, pangitaas si bladder o si penis, which releases fluid that nourishes the sperm. Walnut-sized gland located between the bladder and the penis, which releases fluid that nourishes the sperm cells. Answer is prostate gland. And number 10, it is found at the tip of the penis. Tip means sa tumoy. Try to look at the penis, unsa ang iyang pinaka-tip, and that is the correct answer. Okay? It is called glands. Now, let me ask you, kinsa may naka-check tanan B? Kinsay naka-10? Raise ang hand. Kinsay naka-9? 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I hope walay naka-0. Naaragod nga ang answer, di ba? Okay. So, katong gamay nag-score, gamay nag-answer, pwede ninyo ma-replay ang video so that you can get the correct answer. Right? Okay. What are the different parts of the male reproductive system and their functions? Unsa man kuno ang mga parts sa mga male reproductive system? So, again, ang male reproductive system is different from the female reproductive system. Lahi ra na siya sa mga babae nga system. So, the male reproductive system is composed of several organs. It is responsible for producing sperm cells. Kanang inyo nakitaan nga nasa illustration. More siyang tadpole-like, tapos naa siya'y tail. Sperm cells na siya. And hormones. A sperm cell is important to fertilize an egg. So, ang egg cell sa mga girls or sa mga females, walay gamit kung walay sperm cell. On the other hand, ang sperm cells sa mga lalaki, wala say gamit kung walay egg cell. So, nagin ang sperm cell ug ang egg cell. And don't you know, class, that a male person will have or will produce millions and even billions of sperm cells in the body. So, dato ay ang mga males. Dato sila, kaya na sila millions or even billions of sperm cells. Dato, pero dili sa money. Hormones are responsible for the development of adult male characteristics. So, this is now the male reproductive system. Try to look at it carefully. Examine it properly. So, I will repeat it again. Ako na sa basahon ang mga parts nga naa sa left side. Then, tanawa ang tumoy sa arrow. Diba? So, we have here the vas deferens, the penis, the urethra, the glands, and the testes. And then, you have the seminal vesicles, the prostate gland, the Cowper's gland, the epididymis, finally, the scrotum. So, what is a penis? Bigay sa may mubasa na? Okay, read it at home. Sige na ko na, basa mo, Bi. Thank you. Penis is the external male organ with a thick glands. It is covered with foreskin that may be removed through circumcision. So, kanang foreskin, muna siyang kung anon sa doktor kung magtuli. Circumcision is pagtuli. That is the foreskin. This acts kuno as a conduct for urine to leave the body. Nakita na kung asa si penis. Okay, that's it. That is the penis. Muna makitaan, muna external, kaya muna makitaan. Next part, scrotum. Scrotum is a pair of pouch-like sac. Pouch mo siya supot. Ilagay ito ka scrotum. Ilagay ito ka sac. Di ay tuod, by the way. Okay, 2. Kay a pair man. Sa ito pa, duha. It controls its temperature because the testes must be slightly cooler than the body to produce sperm cells. Where is the scrotum? Okay, that's the scrotum. Ang panit nga mag-hold sa testes or testicles. Next, third part, we have the testes. Yes. Okay. Read it. Sige, basa. Okay. Testes, these are the glands that produces sperm cells and male sex hormones called testosterone. The testes protrude outside the body because the temperature inside the main body cavity is warmer and not suitable for the development of sperm cells. So, ang testes, that is why naa siya sa pouch, outside siya sa body because ang body sa tao is warm, quite warm, medyo init. No? And the sperm cells will not live in warm area. Dili siya mo survive kung init. That is why naa siya sa gawas. So para dili siya dayon madaot, na ay pouch nga mag-house niya. And that is scrotum. Di ba ganiha? Okay. Correct. That is the testes. Next, epididymis is a narrow coiled tube. Narrow, gamay lang siya nga tubo that stores immature sperm cells until they mature and where they are temporarily stored before their release. So, kaganihan, naghisgot ta nga ang testes, mao siya mo produce sa sperm cells. Now, once ang sperm cells ma-produce, dili pa sila mature, mubalhin na sila ngadto sa epididymis. Ngadto sila i-house, no? Ngadto sila mo stay. Okay, that is the epididymis. Now, let's go to urethra. The urethra is the passageway of both urine from the urinary bladder and semen from the glands. So, mingon ngayon tag-passageway, agianan. So, may moagi nga sa urethra. Correct. Urine, ihi, and also semen. Semen is the fluid that carries with it the sperm cells. Okay, nakita kung nasa sa urethra? Gamay siya kayong kanal, no? Okay. Next, seminal vesicles. These are sac-like pouches attached to the vas deferens. So, pangita si vas deferens, makita nimo si seminal vesicles. It produces a sugar-rich fluid that provides energy to the sperm cell's motility. So, siya mohatag og energy. Ano naman siya energy? Kay mo produce man siya og sugar-rich fluid. Kato siyang sugar-rich fluid class, mo to'y mohatag og energy para si sperm cell paspas kay siyang mulangoy once it is released from the male's body. Okay, that is the seminal vesicle. Next, we have the vas deferens. It is a long, muscular tube that serves as passageway of the sperm cells released from the testes. So, gikan sa testes, naay tube nga long, and then mo niya gianan sa sperm cells. No, it also connects the testes to the seminal vesicle and urethra. Okay, that is the vas deferens. Taas na siya nga tube, ha? Muscular tube. Next, prostate gland. Prostate gland is a walnut-sized located between the bladder and the penis. It secretes the fluid that nourishes and protects the sperm. Okay, that is the prostate gland. Next, we have the Cowper's gland. It is also called the bulbourethral gland, one of the two pea-sized organs. Pili mo siya, liso lang siyang gamay. No? Found beneath the prostate gland. So, ang Cowper's gland, naa siya ubos sa prostate gland. This is responsible for releasing fluid that flushes out foreign matter and neutralizes the acidic urine in the urethra. That is the function of the Cowper's gland. Kita? Okay. Very good. And finally, the last part is the glans. It is the tip of the penis. Tip means tumoy. So, sa tumoy sa penis, it is called glans. Now, do you understand? Can you still recall the parts of the male reproductive system? The glans, the prostate gland, the Cowper's gland, the urethra, the seminal vesicles, the testes, the epididymis, the penis, the testes, the scrotum. Okay, now let's proceed to activity 1. Okay. Medyo gamay-gamay class ang kuan, pero pwede na ninyo tanawon duol-duol niya. Pwede na sa ninyo i-pause kadiyot ang atong video para makita jud ninyo ang correct answer. Okay. Identify the parts of a male reproductive system that will complete the following sentences. You may find the words written horizontally, pababag, or vertically, gikan sa taas, pasidong sa ubos, in the word search puzzle. Write your answer on your paper. Are you ready? Ayo ani kapi-kapoy. Tas-tas pa atong lesson. Okay. The first one is the blank is the external male organ which allows the passage of the semen. External, sa gawas nga organ, no, that allows passage of the semen. Pangita, no, pangita, gikan sa ibabaw, pasidog sa ubos. Vertical man taan na. Nakita na. Okay, write it right away. Class, take note. Wrong spelling. Wrong. Write the letters properly. Okay, number 2. Still vertically gihapon, gikan sa ibabaw, pasidong sa ubos. The skin covering of the testes, which is a sac-like structure, is called blank. No? The skin covering of the testes, which is a sac-like structure. Tanaw, pagitada yun. Gikan sa ibabaw, pasidong sa ubos. Gikan sa daplin, pasidong gid sa ubos. Taa. Kita na. Next. Still, gikan sa taas, pasidong sa ubos gyapon ta. The blank is a narrow coiled tube which stores immature sperm cells. Kini siya nga part class katubang di ba ang testes maoy mo produce sa sperm cells? Ya dili pa mature ang testes, mubalhin anak niya nga part. Samantingan ato nga part. O tanawa, gikan sa ibabaw, pasidong sa ubos. Sige-sige ang mata. Okay. Number 4. The blank protrude outside the body and produces sperm cells. The blank protrude. Protrude gayong naa siya sa gawas. No, ang iyang work is to produce sperm cells. Very easy. Okay. Diba na? Done? Finish? Number 5. The blank serves as a passageway of both urine from the urinary bladder and semen from the glands. Passageway siya sa urine. Passageway siya sa semen. What is your answer? Ikit sa taas. Sidong sa obos. Okay. Done? Next. I guess this is the last na vertical. The tip of the penis is called blank. Easy. Pinakasayon. Ang tip sa penis. O siya man itong pinakatumoy sa penis. O sa may nga niya. 4 letters only. Starts with letter G. As in Mom G. Okay. This time, ato na tanawon, gikan na sad siya sa daplin left, then pasidong sa right because that is horizontally. Horizontal na sad ta. Sa left, pasidong sa right. Focus dayon class para maka-answer. Number 7. One of the 2 pea-sized organs found beneath the prostate gland that neutralizes the acidic urine in the urethra is called blank gland. Pea-sized, gamay lang siya nga size ng organ. Naa siya ubos sa prostate gland. It is called blank gland. So, ayun na pangitan niya kaduha nga word kaya na nag-given na siya nga gland. Okay. Next, number 8. The blank serves as passageway of the sperm cells released from the testes. Passageway of sperm cells. Agianan sa sperm cells nga gi-release gikan sa testes. What is that? Number 9. The blank are sac-like pouches attached to the vas deferens which supply the sperm cells with a fluid rich in fructose or sugar to keep them active. Sac-like pouches. Yamuhatag siya og energy sa sperm cells para paspas kaay siya nga mo swim. Okay. The last one, number 10. The blank is located between the bladder and the penis that supplies fluids rich in minerals that the sperm cells need. The blank is located between the bladder and the penis that supplies fluids rich in minerals that the sperm cells need. There you are. We are through with activity 1. Again, pwede gyapon ma-repeat na siya unya. Wala ka problema. This time, you are going to label. Gani nga ang description to, gipangita nato, no? Karon, ato na i-label. Labelan nato ang illustration. So you have there 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So you have there the words na pwede ninyo i-answer. Scrotum, vas deferens, Cowper's gland, prostate gland, epididymis, urethra, glans, testes, seminal vesicles, and penis. Go. I'll give you time to answer that one. Okay. Di man na? Wala pa. Okay, sige. Continue. Don't you worry, class. Pwede pa na ninyo ma-repeat on niya. Na, i-repeat lang. So that we can proceed to the next activity. Pwede na. Okay na? Kapag yun. Sige lang lagi. Pwede lang na ninyo balikon on niya. This is very easy. Activity 3. Put a check mark if the given part is for the male reproductive system. X if it is not. If you think kana siya nga word or kana siya nga part is for the male reproductive system, check. If it is not, X. Are you ready? You have 1 to 15, check or X. Number 1, penis. Number 2, epididymis. Number 3, scrotum. Number 4, uterus. Number 5, number 4, ovary. Number 5, uterus. Number 6, vagina. 7, testes. Number 8, cervix. Number 9, urethra. Number 10, prostate gland. 11, glans. 12, seminal vesicle. 13, egg. 14, vas deferens. 15, Cowper's gland. Okay? Very easy. So yun ra kayo na class. Kung namati lang mo kaganiya, nakainomdom lang mo kaganiya, ang ato ra gyud gi-mention ang tanan male reproductive organs. So ang katong wala lang ito na-mention kaganiya. Diba? Very easy. Next. Now, let's proceed to lesson 2. Yes, di man nagitag lesson 1. Now, let's proceed to lesson 2. Title is The Female Reproductive System, Parts and Their Functions. Female na, mga babae na ni. A distinguishing characteristic of the female reproductive system is its ability to give temporary and safe place for the developing human being. This system accommodates the entry of sperm cells and gives space for the developing baby. Activity 1 dayon class. Don't you worry, it's very easy. Try to look at the illustration and identify the part of the female reproductive system that is being described in each statements below. Write your answer on your paper. O, tanaw sa right. Naalangan ha ang illustration sa female. Mo na siya sa ato, girls. That is the internal parts. Ang parts na ang naasod sa atong lawas. We cannot see it. No? Kaya siya inside our body. Okay, the first part na nasa pinakaibabaw is oviduct or fallopian tube. Oviduct or fallopian tube. Next, down below, we have ovary. Nag-connect lang na sila ha. Oviduct, sunod, ovary, then down, uterus. In our dialect, mo ni siya matris. Sa Tagalog, bahay bata. Then cervix. And finally, vagina. Again, oviduct or fallopian tube, ovary, uterus, cervix, and vagina. Number 1. It is called as the oviduct. O, doon ang ganingan. So, write the part. Number 2. It produces egg cells and the sex hormones estrogen and progesterone. Mo ni siya mo-produce og egg cells and estrogen and progesterone. Next, number 3. It is a narrow opening between the uterus and vagina. Di ba na yung narrow, gawin ka itong gamay na siya kagianan. Narrow, nipis. Between ko no, the uterus and the vagina. Tanawa, o sa nga part, ang between sa uterus o sa vagina. Number 4. It is also called as the womb. Womb, mother's womb. Or, Tagalog, bahay bata. Dili bahay kubo ha? Bahay bata. Number 5, it is also called as the birth canal. Birth canal. Finish? Okay, be sure to make or to write your answers properly. See to it that the spelling is correct. No? Because if you will make it Wrong if you will not write it properly. I'm sure wrong yun ang inyo answer. Kaya wrong spelling, good. Wrong yun. Diba? Next. Nakainomdom ka ganiya? Label the parts of the female reproductive system. Write your answers on the answer sheet. So, para makahinumdum ka niyot, ako ibalik. Sige, tanaw. Di man nagtanaw? Okay na ba? Oh, maka-answer na tingali sa number 1, number 2, number 3, 4, and 5. Uy, maluoy man kung di mo naman naglisod, balik anay. Pabalik na sad. Okay na, ako na sa ibalik. Okay, pwede na gyapon na ninyo ma-repeat unya. Don't you worry. Ayun na problema ha. Next. Below is an illustration of the female reproductive system with number labels as described in the next part. Write your answer on your paper. Or gyapon na kaganiha sa activity kuan. Tanaw wala ang numbers, dili na lang sila sakto nga ka numbering. Right, number 1. Ibabaw niya gamay, number 2. Ang right side nga murag duha ka shoulders, number 3. Ang naa sa sud, number 4. And then, ang mura siya bula sa kilid, number 5. Next, supply the missing letters to form a word that is being described below. Naanay given letters, kulang na lang. Ato na lang siya punan. No? Write the correct word on your paper. The given letters are V and G. This is described as a soft-walled tube with mucous membrane. It is about 7 centimeters long. It is also called the birth canal. Birth canal. Pagkasabot class, muna siya nga kanal ang agianan sa baby kung mugawas na siya, magpakita na siya nato. Next, number 2. The given letters are E and X. Dumdumi, unsa to kaganiha nga word ang naay letter X. Kata na mo. A muscular ring that conducts the uterus to the vagina. Then, number 3. Oh, there are 4 letters, given letters. We have F. So, katong nagsunod ka kanyag F. L, T, and B. Recall kung sa itong nagsugod og F kaganiha. The passageway of the mature egg cells from the ovary to the uterus. This is also where the mature egg cell unites with the sperm cell. So in that place or in that part, fertilization happens because in that part, the egg cell and the sperm cell unite or meet with each other. Letter F ang nag-una. Number 4. It is where the fetus stay for about 9 months until birth. So siyam ka buwan nga naa na gidala-dala ni mami sa iyang tiyan. O sa may in English anak niya. Given letters are T and S. And finally, number 5, given letters are O and A. Ka-OA. It is the main female reproductive organ. Pinaka-main ko, no, ng reproductive organs sa mga female. Starts with letter O. Okay? Wala pa katima? Again, ako lang niya po nibalik. Pagsulti, na pwede ninyo siya mabalik o kita niya. No? Ma-repeat ra gyapon ninyo siya. So, what is it that we are going to study now? What are the different parts of the female reproductive system? So the female reproductive system is made up of several organs which include the ovaries, fallopian tubes, uterus, cervix, and vagina. 5 main organs. It is specifically responsible for producing eggs and supporting a developing baby inside a mother's womb. So these are the 5 organs: ovaries, fallopian tubes or oviduct, uterus, cervix, and vagina. Now, the egg cell. I'll try to look at the illustration. Bola. Egg. Di ba ang egg, bola? The egg cell is only 1/10 of a millimeter. Kampay, kaayo. About the size of the diameter of a hair strand. Kalabang usa ka kuan sa inyong buhok, usa ka strand sa buhok. Ang iyang diameter ana, mura sa na siya pareho sa diameter sa egg cell. No? But it is the biggest cell in the human body. Para nato gamay na kay siya. Pero mauday na ang pinakadako nga cell sa atong lawas. The female reproductive system is made up of several parts. The oviduct or fallopian tube, di ba ningon ko? Also known as fallopian tube, lies close to the ovary, waiting for the egg to enter. So nagsumpay naman na siya ang ovary o ang oviduct. It is a tube, tubo, that leads the egg from the ovary to the uterus. So, sumpay na siya. Gikan sa ovary, then sa uterus, na ay tube nga ni sumpay nila. It is also called a usual place where the egg is fertilized by the sperm cell. Muna ba siya meeting place, no? Parang meeting place sa egg cell o sa sperm cell. The uterus class is also known as the womb. In our dialect sa Bisaya, matres. No, it is shaped like an upside down pear. Mura siyang peras nga gibalik where the unborn baby is developed. So kung nanay may fertilize ng egg, mahimo to siyang baby, ma-develop siya, will grow there and stay for about 9 months. It has soft, smooth inner lining. So ang iyang sa kilid, soft, smooth, no? And it is called uterine lining or endometrium. No? It is called endometrium or uterine lining. Sorry. The ovary produces the egg cells and the sex hormones estrogen and progesterone. Awa si ovary. Naimurag mga yellow-yellow nga mga itlog. Females have two ovaries. Duha ang ovaries sa females. One is from the right and then to the left. No? And then where mature egg cells are produced during ovulation. Now, this is an additional idea class. Kana siyang ovary, kung medyo na siya damage, tanggalon sa doktor. Pwede pa mga anak ang babae. Nga naman, naman siya reserba nga another ovary. Because as I've said earlier, the females have two ovaries. Next, the cervix. The cervix is a narrow opening between the uterus and vagina which enlarges to let the passage of a fetus during birth. Tanawa kung hain si cervix. Okay, once galing class, ang baby is about to be delivered. Hapit na siya ianak or hapit na siya mugawas. The cervix will slowly move. Mo hinahinay siya stretch. No? Hinahinay siya og stretch para moagi ang baby. And then we have the last part, the vagina. The vagina, which is also called the birth canal, is a hollow, hollow muscular tube that leads to the opening called vulva. It expands to let the baby pass through during normal delivery. So kung normal delivery, dili cesarean operation si mama or si tita or ang ate, nga na siya moagi sa vagina. Okay? So, let us have activity 1. So, pwede na ako balikon para mo maka-remember. Kabalikon na niya ang mga parts. Oviduct or fallopian tube. You read it silently. The uterus. The ovary. The cervix. And the vagina. Okay, you may read along or you may read silently for number 1. The choices are found at the left side. Number 1. Next, we have number 2. Number 3. Number 4. And number 5. This time, you're going to match the parts of the female reproductive system in column A to its function in column B. Write the letter of the correct answer on your paper. So for letter A, you have there uterus, vagina. fallopian tube, ovary, and cervix. Try to choose the answer on column B. I'll give you 5 minutes to do it. Okay, keep on answering. You still have 2 minutes. Okay, let's proceed to the next one. Read each statement carefully. Very easy, class, because you are going to write T if the statement is true. F if the statement is false. Write your answer on your paper. Do not write true ha, dili pwede ang true o dili sad pwede ang false. Nasa isuwan, T or F. Number 1. Number 2. The uterus is where the unborn baby is developed. Unborn ka nang wala pa na tao nga baby. Ato kuno siya pa-develop sa uterus. T or F? Oviduct or fallopian tube connects the rest of the system to the ovaries. Nag-connect kuno ang fallopian tube to the rest of the system. Number 4, cervix acts as the passage through which the baby exits. Gawas, the uterus into the vagina. And number 5, the ovary is a usual place where the egg is fertilized by a sperm cell. Number 6, to prevent reproductive system injuries, use protective gear when playing contact sports. Like for example, magduwa og basketball, magsulob siya supporter. O, protective gear na siya. T or F? Number 7, use sanitary napkins during menstruation. Kung magreglang babae, gamit siya og sanitary napkins like Modest, Whisper, Sister, and many others. Number 8, wash the genitalia with water and laundry soap. Ang inyong reproductive system, inyo limpyuhan, inyo sabunan, gigamit ang laundry soap. Gamiton ang sabon panlaba. T or F. Number 9, wear clean underwear daily. Clean underwear daily. Kada adlaw magsulog gyud ka og underwear nga limpyo, brief nga limpyo or panty nga limpyo. Daily gyud na. And number 10, get adequate sleep and have a balanced diet. Dapat matulog yun og sakto og mukaon sa sakto, balanse. Naagyoy, prutas, utan, isda, o karne. There you have it. Are you finished with activity 3? Very good. This time you are going to read silently and fill in the blanks with the correct word or words that would complete each sentence. Pwede na siya mabalik unya ha, kung dili pa kay bao. Next. Ayaw lang ka problema, pwede rin na ninyo mabalik unya. Okay, what I can do? Draw the male and female reproductive organs on a sheet of paper, label the parts, and write their functions. You may use the following rubrics to score your work. So kay mag-drawing manday mo, medyo taas-taas, mo repeat mo ani niya unya pagtanaw. Inyo to tanawon pag maayo ang sa male reproductive organ, then label. Then ang sa female reproductive organ, and then label. Ha? Okay. Balikon raon niya ha? Okay. This time for your assessment. Now this is now a test. How far have you known sa atong lesson 1 o lesson 2? You are going to read each item carefully, then choose the letter of the correct answer. Write the answer on your answer sheet or on your paper. Just read silently. Number 2. Located between the bladder and the penis. Sa mala siya. Number 3. Responsible in releasing fluid that flushes out foreign matter and neutralizes the acidic urine in the urethra. Letter only, don't forget. Number 4. Which connects the testes to the seminal vesicle and urethra. Ang nag-connect ko na sa testes to the seminal vesicle and urethra. Number 5. Which part of the male reproductive system are sac-like pouches attached to the vas deferens? sac-like pouches nga nag-attach kuno sa vas deferens. Six, which of the following connects the ovaries to the uterus? Ang nag-connect kuno sa ovary o sa uterus. Seven, which of the following parts of the female reproductive system is also called the birth canal? Agianan sa baby ba? Birth canal. Number 8. Which of the following part and function is correct? You look at the part and then the function. If it is correct, you write the letter. Number 9. Which of the female reproductive system enlarges to let the passage of a fetus during birth? Ito bang hapit na mo anak or hapit na mo gawas ang baby, mo ina siya mo enlarge para to give way for the baby to pass through. And then number 10, it is where the matured egg is released from the ovary during ovulation. Asa man mo stay ang matured egg cell na ma-release during ovulation? Okay, there you have it. Are you done with 1 to 10? You're not sure of your answer? Dili pa mo sure sa inyong answer? Don't you worry. Balik ko na ninyo, i-replay na ni siyang video. Pwede na ninyo makita. No? So that you can give me or you can write the correct answer. As an additional activity class, okay, this is graded ha? Graded ni siya. Musuwat gid mo ani kay graded na good ni pagmakuan ani siya. This is a part of your output. How will you take good care of your reproductive system? Unsa ko nato pag care, pag amuma ang atong reproductive system? You give at least 5 na may daghang paagi para ato siya alagaan ang atong reproductive organ. But you only have to write 5 tips. Okay. Kung wala pa katima, after this one, inyo continue. Now, did you learn our lesson? Nakaantigo ba about sa male o sa female reproductive system? Pareho ba ang male reproductive system ug ang female reproductive system? Yes, dili sila pareho. Lain-lain sila og parts. Lain-lain nga part, lain-lain nga function. Lain ang sa male, lain sad ang sa female. Okay? And for now, let me say, thank you very much class nga namati mo sa atong lesson. I hope you learned more from this video lesson. So kung wala pa katima, again, pwede ra sad siya i-repeat. This has been Mrs. Eleanor M. Gianan, your science teacher for this year. Bye-bye!